Well, howdy everyone, welcome back to Old Folks and What We Know. I was just going over some of my final bills. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve, so it's fixing to be 2026 real soon, and I like to get my bills that I paid during 2025 out of my filing cabinet and put them into a box. And that way I'll have a fresh start for the year. So I was going through all them bills and look at it, and it made me plumb mad. Did you know, and I figured this out a long time ago, but we were living now in a world that ain't nothing but scams. The whole system is a scam. Let me give you an example of that. I've got Medicare insurance, and that's all I've got, and I went all the way to the end of the year with one plan, and right here at the end of the year, my agent called me up and said he just realized that my plan ain't in my county no more. I'm going to have to change insurance companies. Wait till the last day to do it, don't you? Okay, well, anyway, I told him what he needed to know and go ahead and change my plan because I got to have insurance. Well, let me tell you about the scam on the insurance company. First thing is, we're getting a 2.5 or something like that percent or 2.3% raise in our Social Security this year. Cost of living, they say. They don't know nothing about the cost of living where I live because they ain't grocery shopping down here. I went to the store yesterday and bought 3 bags from Walmart, $100 bill. Well, anyway, the insurance companies, they insure me for my health, right? But here's what I don't like, and this is where the scam comes in. They won't insure your teeth. You go to the dentist, that's a different rule. They won't insure your eyes. You go get glasses, that's a different rule. So it's just like you buying insurance for what? Maybe your hands and feet and leg and belly or something, or sickness from the doctor and certain medicines. Also, it'll only pay up so much, and then I got to pay the rest, and I could pay up to $10,000. So I have another insurance policy that my agent sold me. This one is something that maybe everybody ought to look into. It pays for ambulance ride or ride in the life flight helicopter. That's all it's for, is if I have getting a wreck or get sick and I have to come out here and they have to take me to another town because we live way out in a little place. The biggest city next to us is Macon, Georgia, down north of us, and Albany and Valdosta to the south. But anyway, well, I had to buy insurance for that, and then I'm paying $75 more a month from another insurance company that covers cancer. So I got Medicare, and the bad thing is, when the Social Security raise come into effect, guess what? Medicare, they went up. I'm going to actually be getting less in my check now than I was last year, and they call it a cost of living raise. We're being scammed. I'm telling you. We're being scammed big time. The government is just raking us over the coals and putting that money out to these people that hadn't paid into the system, but the ones that paid in and worked all of our life, we getting chopped on all the time, and our rug pulled out from under us. That's scamming us, I'm telling you. And but there's nothing I can do about it. There's something we, the people, can do about it. But we got to make enough noise to be heard, and I don't think there's enough people out there that cares. That's another problem with society. Government's got us where we don't care for what they're taking from us anymore. Another big scam is your automobile insurance. I did some checking on it. Every year it goes up. Well, I went to the insurance company for a deep dive into why and what's going on with everybody's, and I found out the way they judge payment on you for your automobile insurance is very unfair. It's not. I'm 71 years old, never ever have I had a ticket. That's right, never had a speeding ticket or nothing in my life, and I drove a truck. all through different states. I've never had an accident. That's right. I'm 71 years old. I've got stuck in the mud in the field and places like that, but I didn't have to call nobody. I just went and grabbed the tractor and pulled it out. But I had never had an accident. I had somebody run into the back of my car one time at a railroad track, but that wasn't my fault, and their insurance had to fix my car, and that was part of the scam. I had to come up with $500 deductible on my, and it was a right new car. I had to pay a deductible to get it painted, and then they didn't paint it right, and we had to get it painted several times before it got right. Ended up just painting the whole car, because they couldn't match the paint at the time because it had that little metal flake in it, and it was golden brown and a very rare color, but it was a new car. And so the insurance companies are scamming you. And another big scam we got in life, whenever I bought this house, I paid taxes on it, and now it's paid for, but I'm paying more on property taxes now than payments were back when I was paying on it that I borrowed from the bank. See what I'm talking about? You never ever get out of debt in your entire life. I mean, you just don't, because they're going to keep taxing stuff. Another big scam is a mobile home. I used to have renter houses, and I bought some mobile homes. You pay property taxes at the end of the year, but in March, you got a mobile home tax and a little sticker you got to put on the mobile home. And so you being paid, you pay tax for it when you buy it, you pay tax on it, and if you rent it out like I did, you pay tax on the money you're getting from your income, and if you had a job at the time like I did, you paying tax on your income, and the government takes it, and then people get all excited in July and August about income tax. They get money back. Well, that ain't money you really getting back. That's money they took away from you, and they've overtook it and used it. That's the problem. They use that money and it's throwing interest. You didn't get it. You didn't get a dime off of that interest. When they pay you back, that's income tax. That's your money. That ain't their money. They're not giving you nothing. It was already yours to begin with. We're being scammed, people. I'm telling you. I mean, and there's so much I can go on and on. I've got a Mediacom system here, and I had Mediacom telephone, television, and internet service. Each one of them was a different charge, but you ought to look at all the state and federal and county tax fees they take out on your bill. It'll shock you. I finally just said to heck with the phone. I found out I could go up to Walmart here and sign up and buy a cell phone. I think I paid about $50 or $60 for it, a nice little phone. But I signed up with a company called Straight Talk. You need to check them out if you know. $35 a month, unlimited calls. I can call all over the world. As far as I know, I don't know anybody out of Georgia, out of the United States, but, you know, $35 a month, my Mediacom bill was $100 and something a month. So, I cut that thing off, and I don't have it no more, but I hate that I did that because I had that phone number all my life, but now I've got a new number, but that's fine. The scammers don't know how to get in touch with me now, and they will, but I've had thousands of people right here at the end of the year calling me wanting to sign me up for Medicare, and I keep telling them no, I've done got an agent and we've got it took care of. Well, these people that's calling me, I don't know who they are. Don't trust them. If you can't trust conversation, or if you got somebody that can't even speak English that you talking to, I just usually hang up on them. But we're being scammed at a high rate of speed on everything we do. Look at the fuel taxes and look at the taxes you pay when you buy groceries. You got federal and state and county taxes, and we have what they call a 1 or 2% tax. It's when you buy something, it's like a tariff kind of a tariff. It goes to the county for supposed to fix the highway and the roads, but they're in bad shape around here. So I don't know what they're doing with the money. And we got to live in a city here, in a county. I don't live in the city, but it's not but 5 miles from the city. But our city's broke. I mean, completely broke. We just got new city commissioners at the last election, and hope they're going to turn things around and make it go back to working like it's supposed to, and hold somebody accountable for the money that's probably missing. I don't know what they did with it. They sure didn't fix the roads and potholes around here, but we're being scammed in everything we do. I know there's thousands or hundreds of houses around our lake, which is a beautiful lake, up for sale now in this county. And the only reason they are that many, they went in there and jacked their taxes way up. I mean, boy, they got hammered with new tax rates this year, mainly because they live in mansions and big fancy houses, but still, some people didn't live like that, and their taxes went way up too. And they're trying to sell desperately. But the problem is, another thing, the banks finance their house, and when they bought the house through a realty or something, they had to pay all them fees. They got more money in their house now, their loan that they owe on, than the house is worth in value. And by that happening, they can't sell the house for $300,000 or $400,000 when they owe $600,000 and $700,000 on it. So the bank won't let them take a loss. The bank wants it paid off when you sell, unless the other owner's gonna come in and do his credit check and takes over the loan somehow. And I don't know if that's possible, but I'm sure it's doable. But anyway, just a thought. I hope everybody has a happy new year. And right now I do investment in the stock market, not day trading, but I do a couple of days trading or overnight trading and stuff like that. But I've been out of it since before Christmas, and I'm not even going to get back in it till sometime in January. I just looked up and everything is still running sideways. Anyway, old folks, and what we know, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe up to the channel. And if you want a specific topic, let me know. Probably next video I'm going to do is something about YouTube. But anyway, I hope you have a great week, and I hope you have a happy, happy New Year.